Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to compare two cream bronzers. The first one did the first impression on this one is the Fenty Beauty cream bronzer. It's a little bit more expensive, but I've tried this and this is so far the best cream bronzer I've used. And so easy to blend. So if you're curious about this one, I have a full video on this bronzer. I will link it down below as well. But today we're going to compare this one to a new one I just received. It's from Tarte. This is a mini one. I purchased this one because I don't know how this will apply on my skin, so I choose a mini one. They have the whole series of Tarte C product. They have the concealer, they have the moisturizer, now they have the bronzer. This is the mini version. As you can see, this is very small, but this contains 6 grams of product. This costs $14. The funny thing is, this mini one has the same amount as the full-size version of the Fenty Beauty because this has 6.23 grams and this is 6 grams. 14, 32. It's like more than twice as much. So I don't know how this applies compared to this one yet, but the price-wise, just give you an idea. The full size of this is 16 grams and it's only $29. So you can do the math yourself. This cream bronzer has 3 shades to choose from. This is the lightest. So if I compare Fenty Beauty, I'm number 3, Macchiato, but this, clearly this is lighter. But this is much deeper. But I can pull this off because this is super easy to blend. So it's like blend into almost nothing. And you can build up pretty nicely. They have a brush to go with this. So the brush costs almost as much as the full size of the product. So I'm not going to use a brush. I'm going to use my fingertips and a beauty blender since this is a cream bronzer, but this is a matte formula. They have 3 shades, both are matte formula. So we're going to see the blendability on this. We're going to try on this side. Oh, this is quite nice as well. Even though this is the lightest shade, this goes on pretty dark, right? I'm gonna use a little bit on my eyelid, like I did before with the Fenty one. This is not quite as easy to blend as the Fenty. I feel like the Fenty one, I want to use my fingertips. I don't want to use a beauty blender, but for this one, I feel like it might be better use a beauty blender. I love to use bronzer on my eyelid. You don't have to do much on the eye and give you a little bit of definition. You see that? Huge difference, right? Just to blend everything out. Not bad. Yeah, it definitely feels, it's not quite matte as I imagined, because as you can see, it has kind of a sheen to it, right? Like almost like I'm using highlighter. So I'm going to give it a few seconds or few minutes for it to settle before I judge. Okay, so this is the Tarte BREEZY bronzer. Very nice. Bronze the nose a little bit. It doesn't have any scent, which is nice. I'm going to apply Fenty one on my left just to compare. Yeah, I feel the Tarte side is a kind of warm tone. Fenty one has a cool undertone, but this is definitely a warm undertone if you compare these two. And they both have that sheen to it, which I don't mind in the summer since you don't need a highlighter. Yeah, so far I feel like Fenty is a little bit easier to blend than the Tarte one, but not by much. I mean, with the price, like more than twice as much, I have to reconsider about the Fenty. Like this side is pretty nice, I have to say. Like you can see, this is more warm undertone and this is more cool undertone. So this is the two sides, Fenty and Tarte. Yeah, they say it's matte. Yeah, definitely it's not matte. It has been a few minutes. It's not setting down to a matte. And if I compare the both, they feel the same. Very lightweight, definitely great for summer. Because I just applied the Fenty side, so it's a tad bit stickier than this side. Can you believe they have the same amount of product? I still cannot believe. Like, how can these two has this almost the same amount? It's so weird. Even the mini one, they include a little mirror in there, which is really thoughtful. You can apply eyeshadow with this quite nicely. Yeah, back to the bronzer. I like both sides, but the price-wise, I definitely will give this one a go because this is so much cheaper. $14, $32, similar amount, but the packaging, I mean, a huge difference. This is super fancy packaging, and this is just, you know, plain, like nothing special. But travel-wise, this is so easy, so compact. You can just throw it in your purse. You can reapply anytime you want. But this one is kind of a giant packaging. The only thing is they say it's matte, but I can still see a sheen. Can you see that? The light's bouncing on my face. Like I like this kind of a glossy looking sheen to it. Okay, so I just applied the rest of my makeup. Even though with the matte blush, these two are still not matte underneath. Like you can still see some sheen, some glossiness. Yeah, I definitely don't think either of those are matte bronzers. It's hard to be matte when this is a cream bronzer. It's just hard. But this side start to get matter than the Fenty one. Yeah. Definitely not totally matte, but I don't mind. A glossy bronzer, you don't have to use highlighter. Yeah, you can totally do that. Both of these, I love this bronzer, but price-wise, if you have the money, you like the packaging, definitely go with the Fenty one. But if you want to save some money, definitely get the Tarte one because it's just as easy to blend. Maybe a little bit different, but I really don't mind. The color is warm. For me, I like warm tones, but if you want to use the cream to contour, you like the cool tone, definitely go with Fenty. Spend more money, but you get the contour, get the bronzer, get the finish, the blendability, so all in one. So it's all your own choice, but so far I think right now I feel like this one definitely beats Fenty on the cream bronzer. I know this bronzer is quite hit on the internet right now, but the Tarte one is just as good and it's cheaper. Alright, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!